谢曾国良先生非常用心良苦的娓娓道来哈，谢谢他的分享，真的从一早上哦那个博士的一个分享，真的是非常的震动人心，到了 Eva 的分享，非常的感动，一直到了那个曾国良先生的那个分享啊，简直就是哽咽了。所以在这么多的那个环节里面，那紧接着下来又是让大家沉淀的一个时间了。大家有没有感觉到？我觉得应该不会感觉到肚子饿了，因为在这3个讲师不断的分享的过程当中，我都非常用心的在学习着如何来领导自己，如何来在自观，来观看自己的内在，让自己能够成为一个领导人。可是话不多说，因为我觉得刚才大家都很用心的在听，可是紧接着下来，我们要稍微休息一下，给大家差不多1个半小时，现在差不多是12点半嘛，对不对？那我们差不多2点钟的时候，我们倒回来这个会场，让大家在这个1个半小时里面，好好去消化今天早上3位讲师所分享的东西，然后也在跟朋友、跟身边的那些一些朋友们、伙伴们，大家来做一个分享。那么，如果待会儿大家听到这个召集乐的时候，召集乐是这样子，请大家以最快的速度回到我们的会场来。那当然，1个半小时可能对有些人来说，那个时间就稍微长了一些。那大家不妨到我们的 Lega Putra 我们的那个会场那边来参观我们的那些产品还有服务。那不要忘记了，我们前面那个刚才我们大家登记的那个柜台里面，也会在那里销售我们的 DVD， 记得1套是90令吉，4套是355令吉。那再加上101传奇人物，这个成功的道路，像我们刚才所说的，一直向成功的人取经。那去年的那个传奇人物是卖68令吉，今年是108令吉，请大家到柜台去询购。好，我们2点钟再见，谢谢。东方的，对不对？那么接着下来这位讲师就不得了了，来自西方，来自加拿大。他自己本身呢，在19岁啊，年仅19岁的时候，就已经熟读了 Napoleon Hill 的这个理论。那他在不到25岁的这个年纪他就已经是在加拿大 Ottawa 的一间著名的印刷厂行销及市场推广的副总裁。各位，这样子的一位人物，我们真的要好好的跟他学习，因为不仅是如此他也是协助开办了世界第1间北美电视网络。那么他跟很多那些出名非常在市场上非常出名的讲师一起合作过，其中包括了 Anthony Robbins、Zig Ziglar、Mark Victor Hansen、Brian Tracy、Les Brown、Jim Rohn、Paul J. Meyer。那他自己也协助出版过一本《Think and Grow Rich》。各位朋友，今天下午大家一定要好好的这个学习。刚刚我们学习了东方的智慧，现在我们就要以最热烈、最激情，大家都好像不激情，最热烈、最激情的掌声 ，Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Shane Moran. Thank you. Please.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our heads are lifting as we lose our.
Good morning. For everybody else, good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Yes, I want to thank MLM Topper for organizing this outstanding event. Please give it up for MLM Topper. Thank you. Yes. I'm honored to be here today. How many are here today? Can I see your hands if you're here? Almost everyone, all right? All right, well, my name's Shane Moran. Thank you for that kind introduction. This is the MLM industry, and in the industry, we are all one family. This industry is one family, yes? Okay, we're all trying to do the same thing. This event, my topic today is leadership. Okay, so the topic today is leadership, and I'd like to start off by, again, thanking all of our delegates at the front row here. Thank you very much. We're going to get started here. I think I've got technology. All right, let's start off with the topic is leadership. How many here would like to be leaders in the network marketing industry? Leaders? Almost everyone. We have 3 objectives today. How many objectives? 3 objectives. The first objective is we want to work on belief. On belief. Belief is everything. Everyone say belief is everything. If you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Belief is everything. So the objective today is belief must go up. Belief must go up today. The second objective is we want to work on skills. To go from one level to the next level to the next level within your company, you must work on you. You must work on your skills. Today in this short presentation, if you get one idea, how many ideas? One idea that you can use and apply immediately and take action, you will walk out of here richer than you were when you came in. How many would like to get just one idea? How many here have brought a pen and a piece of paper and you know you're going to get more than one idea? More? Okay, good. We know who the leaders are here, huh? Okay, and the third objective today is we want to have some fun. What do we want to have? Some fun, because this is a fun business. Okay, we have one of our colleagues, he calls network marketing, MLM. Everyone knows it's a home-based business. Everyone say home-based business. But he says, no. This is a fun-based business. It's a what? So you want to have fun. As you're increasing your belief in yourself, as you're developing your skills, you want to make sure you have fun. If there's no fun, you need to do something else, all right? So how many would like to have fun? If you like to have fun, say aye. All those opposed? Okay, motion carried. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. So quiet in here. If you want to have some fun, make some noise. This side, make some noise. In the center, make some noise. Who's going to have most fun? See, they're having most fun. All right. So here's what I'd like you to do. In the U.S., I'm from Canada, and I would like to teach everyone in a very short period of time how to speak Canadian. Is that okay? Would you like to learn how to speak Canadian very fast? Yes? Okay. Very simple. Every time you say something, you just add the word a. So say, how are you today? A? Okay, say, how are you today? A? That's Canadian. All right? All right, so everyone, there was a study done in the U.S., very important study, and I'm shy, by the way. I'm very, very shy when I get up here, and because I don't know everybody, and I would like to get to know everybody. Is that okay? And I would like for you to get to know everyone very fast. We want to get to know each other very fast. Is that okay? Yes. I'm like a cross-eyed discus thrower. You know, I'm not going to win the Olympics, but I keep the crowd alert with all the questions. You have to pay attention. So what I'm going to do is we want everyone to learn a little bit about each other. And I can see you, okay? I can see you. So I want to learn who's in the room here today. So what I would like everyone to do is take your feet, look at your feet, and put them 18 inches apart. 18 inches. 18 inches, yes, 18 inches. And put your hands about 18 inches apart. Like this. In network marketing, you must be able to follow instructions. If you want to be a leader, you must be able to follow the simple instructions. So how many are having a hard time with this so far? Very simple, yes? Like this and like this. On the count of 3, what I would like everyone to do is bring your hands together. Okay? Pay attention. On the count of 3, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then we're all going to bring our hands together. Okay? You ready? Everyone ready? Say aye. 1, 2, 3. Not yet. Well, let's try it again. We have to do all together. I'm listening. I can see you and I can hear you. 1, 2, 3. Better. Much better. This time, when you bring your hands together, you're going to freeze. Freeze. Don't even breathe. Okay? Just like this. Or you could go, that's okay. But don't move your hands. Everybody understand? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to bring our hands together and we're going to freeze. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Freeze. Don't move your hands. Do not move your hands. Everyone in the room, take a look at your thumbs. Take a look at your thumbs. And if your right thumb is over the left thumb, put your hands up over your head. Right thumb over the left. Look around the room, everyone. Look. Look at the people. Look at the people. These, according to the study, these are the intelligent people in the room. These are, keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. Take a look, everybody. These are the thinkers. They like to think. They like to plan. They're methodical. They think. What do? They think. Take a look at your hands again. Those who have the other hand, the other thumb over, the left over the right, put your hand up. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Look, 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 look at these people. Now I know the study shows that these are the sexy people in the room. Whoa, you know what I mean? These are the people when the music comes on, they're dancing, sexy, and hey, how are you? These are the, put your hands up. It's the sexy people. Let me take a look one more time. Sir, you had your hand up. You're either, yeah, okay. Now, this is a third group. Third group. All those that had neither right or left, but maybe beside each other or any other combination. Okay, not right, not left, but some other combination. Put your hand nice and high. Look, look. Everybody take a look around the room. Very important. Because according to the study, keep your hand up high. All these people are the people that think they're sexy. All right, everyone, take a deep breath. Everyone exhale. Take another deep breath. Okay, straighten out your underwear. Okay, have a seat, have a seat. Thank you very much. Everybody having fun yet? Like Jose says, this is not a home-based business. This is a fun-based business. All right, the first for your notes, please take your notebooks out. Make sure you take a lot of notes. Make sure when you leave here today that you leave here richer than you were when you came in. How many like that feeling? You're going to leave richer than you were when you came in, right? How many ideas are we looking for? One idea. When I was growing up in Canada and in school, and I don't know what it's like in Malaysia. You know, the people are so friendly here in Malaysia. By the way, my wife Josie, this is my wife Josie. Please stand up. My wife Josie and I were noticing that people in Malaysia, they're always smiling. They're always smiling in Malaysia. We said, how come they're always smiling? I said, maybe they're happy. You know, and they treat us so nice in Malaysia. We've been treated so nice since we've been here. This is my first time to Kuala Lumpur. We love your city. We love Malaysia. And if you keep, yes. And if you keep treating us nice, we're going to come back. Okay, we'll come back and visit. And so when I was going to school, and again, I'm not sure what it's like in Malaysia where you're from, but when I went to school, and even my parents, they would tell me that, you know, we would see some people. We would see people that had some success. Everybody say success. And they would look, and maybe they have a good job, or maybe they had a lot of money, or maybe they had a nice car, or maybe they had good health, or maybe they had a good relationship. They had some success. Maybe they had a good career. Maybe they lived in a beautiful home. And my parents would always, and not only my parents, but my teachers, and the philosophy was, aren't they lucky? Look at her. Isn't she lucky? Isn't he lucky? Look at, he has such a beautiful relationship with his wife. Isn't he lucky? Living in a beautiful home. Isn't that person lucky? All the money in the bank. Isn't he or she lucky? How many have been taught the same thing here in Malaysia? That people are lucky sometimes. Not here? That is the biggest lie that has ever been told. You don't achieve success by luck. It's not lucky. It has nothing to do, unless you win the lottery. Has anyone ever won the lottery here? One person at the back won the lottery, okay? Out of all these people, we have 1,000 people in the room, one person. No, lucky is when you win the lottery. And success, for your notes, success leaves clues. If you would like to achieve success, in your finances, if you would like to achieve success in your health, if you would like to achieve success in any area, you need to find somebody that has what you want. You need to find a coach. You need to find a mentor. You need to find someone and ask them, how come you're always happy? Why are you so successful? And they will tell you. And so the first thing for your notes, we must be intelligent. We must be intelligent. And success leaves clues. That's why we put this up there. Success leaves, it's not an accident. Don't think because you see people in this industry who are having success that they are lucky. They are not lucky. They're doing certain things over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You get the idea? I could go on. I could keep going over and over. They're doing over and over. And if we're intelligent and we pay attention to what they're doing, and if we take the same actions, if we take the same steps over and over, we can produce the same results. It doesn't matter about your background. The skin color doesn't matter. The amount of money you have in the bank does not matter. What matters is, can you pay attention? Can you pay attention? If you want something that someone has, ask. What do we need to do? Ask. And what we find is great leaders will always share. Great leaders will not keep secrets, not in this industry, especially not in this industry. Especially not in this industry, in the network marketing, and for those that are in sales. Now, some corporations, when you go to work for they want to keep the secrets. Because if you learn the secrets of the boss, you're going to take their job. Yes? Does that happen here in Malaysia? Yes? You see, that's normal. In corporations, some of the people are going to keep the secrets. They're not going to share if you're an employee. They're not going to tell you the little secrets. In this industry, we have no secrets. We have no secrets, okay? So the leaders will always share. The leaders, a good leader, there's good leaders and there's bad leaders. The bad leaders will tell you what to do knowing that's not the right thing. A good leader will always tell you what to do because they care and they want you to succeed. So for your notes, success leaves clues. How many are willing to copy? Copy. Find someone in your company. Find someone in your business. Find someone in your industry that you can model, that you can find as a mentor, that can teach and pay attention. So success leaves clues. Leadership is a very important topic. Leadership is the most important topic in this industry because you cannot grow your company, you cannot become successful if you don't work on you. Everyone take your two fingers like this. Everyone go like this. Touch yourself at chest level and say, I'm working on me. Say it like you mean it. I'm working on me. I'm working on me. If you want to achieve success, you need to work on you harder than you work on your job. You need to work on your skills harder than you work in your business. Does that make sense? So success leaves clues. But what if there was a way you could do it on purpose? You see, because in the network industry, we know there's a lot of fantastic companies. And most of the fantastic companies in Malaysia are right here in this room. Because they're investing in their education. You're here today. Why are you here today? Say, everybody, I'm working on me. You see, you've invested the time, you've invested your money to come out here to get one idea because you're working on you. That is smart. Some companies didn't want to come here because they said, oh, it's a waste. We know all that stuff. We know all that stuff already, right? One idea. That's the concept. But what if you could do it on purpose? We know in the industry that you can have a great product. You can have a great compensation plan. You can have a system, a really good system. But if you lack one thing, it's not going to grow. And what is that one thing? Leadership. Everyone say leadership. And that's why I love the topic of today's event, of this whole event, is all about leadership. It's all about leadership because if you have strong leadership, you can grow your company faster than a rabbit farm on a hormone diet. Okay? That's very, very fast. Okay, very fast. And so what we did is we looked at, as a leader, oh, I know I put it away somewhere. Here it is. Technology. Think and Grow Rich. How many here have already read the book, Think and Grow Rich? Put your hand up nice and high. Think and Grow Rich. Look around the room. Think and Grow Rich. Put your hand up. All right. So I want to spend a little bit of time here. Because out of all the people in the room, we might have 10% that have read the book, Think and Grow Rich. Let me tell you a little bit about it. and why it's so important for you. This book here, Think and Grow Rich, is the all-time best-selling business book in history. In what? In history. There's over 1 million millionaires. How many? 1 million millionaires that said when they read this book, Think and Grow Rich, things changed for them. Things changed for them. It was written in 1937 by a gentleman by the name of Napoleon Hill. 1937. That's a little while ago. 1937. And what he did is he invested 20 years. How many years? 20 years. He invested 20 years and he started studying and asking the question, why is it that some people are more successful than others? Why is it that we can have two neighbors here sitting right beside each other? They are the same age. They lived on the same street. They went to the same school. They lived on the same city. They had the same weather. They had the same president or prime minister. The same. Everything is the same. But yet years later, one person is the CEO of a thriving company and the other person is struggling financially, having a hard time. What is the difference? This is what the study was about. And for 20 years, he studied success. He studied leadership. And he interviewed people like Henry Ford and Woodrow Wilson and Edison. Interviewed millionaires and asked them, what is it? And what he found was that there were some commonalities. There were some things. They found 13 at first. They've added another 4. They found 13. They've added another 4 principles that they said that the millionaires and people who have achieved great success in life. Now, you cannot measure happiness, unfortunately. We cannot measure your happiness, but we can measure your bank account. So in this study, what they used for success is the bank account. Does this make sense? Yes? Are you following me? Okay, not too fast? Okay. No, yes, someone said, yeah, I'll slow down. And so, over a 20-year period, what he found, are you ready for this? How many people, I don't know if the terminology will translate or you will understand, how many people know some people who are broke? Do you know what that means, broke? Do you know what that means? That they have no money. They're lacking money. How many know some people like that? Yes? How many know a lot of people like that? Okay. What he found was that the people who achieve success, even though they were neighbors, those who achieve success, they think differently. They think differently. So you take two individuals, one is prosperous, one is moving towards success, and the other is not having success, and the first thing they found was they think differently. What do? They think differently. It says, think and grow rich. It's not think and grow rich. It's what? It's think and grow rich. And so they developed and they researched every single person. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to focus on one concept, the first concept in leadership. And the first concept. And this book is available. By the way, we have Christina Chia is the head of Napoleon Hill here in Malaysia, for all of Malaysia. There's no reason you can't read Think and Grow Rich, okay? To work on who? To work on yourself. And so the first principle, and there's a reason they put the first principle is because Napoleon Hill thought it was the most important principle. That was his opinion. Now, we've had other people, millionaires and billionaires, who read the book and they said, we don't agree that it's the first principle, but it would be a good debate to have with someone. Is it the first? Is that the most important? Or is it more important, this principle? Or is it, I say they're all very, very important. All of the principles are very important. And so let's talk about developing a definiteness of purpose. Write this down. Developing a definiteness of purpose. Let me try to illustrate. I want to use a word for Malaysia that is appropriate. And so if I choose a word, intelligent. Everybody say intelligent. In Malaysia, what is the opposite of intelligent? What is it? I heard someone say stupid. I didn't say that. Come on, participate here. What is the opposite of intelligent? Unintelligent. Okay, thank you very much. Unintelligent. Is that okay? Unintelligent? That's good. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to use that. Sometimes people come up with different words. But I use your words. Unintelligent is okay. So I want to illustrate, in my opinion, the difference between intelligent and unintelligent. You see, if you have a definiteness of purpose, what? Definiteness of purpose, it means that you have a target. What they noticed that every single person who became a millionaire did very well, achieved success. They all had this, everyone. You can't think of an example of someone right here in Malaysia who has achieved high success. You will see they also have this quality and this principle mastered, whether they know it or not. And it's called definiteness of purpose. It means they have a target, and they're looking and they're focusing on that target. They don't focus on where they are today. They don't focus on the fact that maybe they don't have money today. They don't focus on the fact that maybe they don't have the proper education, or their skin color is not the way they want it to be, or that they don't have money. They don't focus on that. They focus on their target because they have a definiteness of purpose. And in my opinion, intelligence, in my opinion, is if you take a step in that direction, especially if it's your definiteness of purpose. Whose definiteness of purpose is it? Whose is it? Okay, you need some help. Take your two fingers. Go like this. This is my definiteness of purpose. This is my, you can have your own. Maybe for you, you're standing here and you don't enjoy good health today. You don't have good, as an example. And your focus is, I need to have good health. I want to have great health. And so if you took a step in that direction, that is called intelligent. That is called intelligent. How many would like to get rich? How many would like to make a little bit of extra money? How many would like to make a lot of money? You can't have both. A little bit or a lot. If you want to get rich, you need to jump in. You need to participate. You need to focus. This event is for you. Who's this event for? For you. So when I ask questions, you want to participate and jump in with everything you have. So if you have a definiteness of purpose and you take a step, that is called, see all the rich people. You see, I know you're going to do really well. It's called intelligent. But here's what we found, and here's what Napoleon Hill found. Remember the two people? One is doing very, very well, and the other person is struggling. Do you remember that story? The person who is struggling, number one, they have no target. They have no definiteness of purpose. And so they're doing this. They're going around, and they're looking and wondering why things, and normally they're just spinning around in a circle because they don't have a target. So the first difference in definiteness of purpose is that some don't even have a target. They don't have a target. They don't have a purpose. So your first step, whether it's your business, your career, your leadership style, you need to know where you're moving. You need to have a clear focus on where you want to go. Where who wants to go? Where I want to go. Where you want to go, right? And take that step. Now, if you have a definiteness of purpose, there's your definiteness of purpose, and you know it's your definiteness of purpose, and you do this, that is called unintelligent. That's unintelligent. If you have a definite, now, is it okay to have a definiteness of purpose for your health? Yes? And what about a definiteness of purpose for your income? Yes? A target. Is it possible to have a definiteness of purpose for your relationship? Yes? And for a definiteness of purpose of what kind of house you would like to live in, and what kind of car you would like to drive, and what kind of friends you would like to have, and what kind of mentors you would like to surround yourself to build your business bigger, better, faster. Okay? Does that make sense? Everybody still here? In the back row? Okay, everyone in the back row, in the future, you need to come up to the front row. Yes? You can still hear though. One of the most famous quotes, Napoleon Hill, 1937, said, whatever the man, and again, man, in 1937, that meant mankind. It doesn't mean man. It doesn't mean male. It means mankind. This is the quote, whatever the mind of man can conceive, everybody say conceive, and believe, it can achieve. Say it again. I'll give you one more chance. We'll start at the top. I'll help you, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let me illustrate. The mind, your mind. Whose mind? Your mind. If your mind can conceive a definiteness of purpose, if you can conceive, if you can give birth to the idea of good health, if you can give birth to the idea of driving a nicer car, if you can give birth to an idea of living in a nicer home or moving into a nicer area, if you can conceive it, and if you can believe that it's possible, if you can believe that it's possible, you can achieve it. That's what he said. I learned this philosophy when I was 19 years old. This one sentence has completely changed my life. Because remember before, I was taught that it was lucky. It was lucky. It was lucky. Success is lucky. Success is lucky. Isn't he lucky? Isn't she lucky? Aren't they lucky? They have a beautiful relationship. But when Napoleon Hill said no, Napoleon Hill said if you can conceive and believe, it's your idea, it's your thought, you can achieve it. So all we have to do now is take a step, and take another step, and take another step, and take another step, and take another step, and persist, and stay focused, and stay focused, and stay focused. And one day you achieve it. And everybody looks at you and says, aren't they lucky? And you know that's not true. Yes? Is anybody still having fun? Okay. I want to make sure you're having fun because this is a fun-based business. Next slide. Woo! Shaoling. Everybody say Shaoling. This is one of my favorite stories. This is not my story. I heard this story, but it's one of my favorite stories, and we're going to talk about what does it have to do with leadership. Okay, what does it have to do with leadership? And this is a story of an individual who lived in the U.S. Where did he live? And ever since he was 4 years old, in the U.S. when they're 4, they're about this tall. Ever since he was 4 years old, his parents, they put him in to study karate. And he started studying karate. And then he liked it, so they put him into jiu-jitsu. And then they put him into taekwondo. And then they put him into boxing. And then they put him into wrestling, and he loved it. He loved the martial arts. He was studying all the different martial arts. And eventually, one day, this is a true story. It's a true story. And one day, this gentleman became very wealthy. What did he become? Very wealthy. What that means is he had a lot of money. And he's living in the U.S. And so he flew a Shaolin master to his home city in the U.S. because he wanted to learn. He wanted to learn the most advanced strategies because it was a passion. Because he had studied all the different martial arts. And he had heard over the years that if you want to get to the highest level, then you need to make sure you have a Shaolin master to come and teach you the ways. That was his concept. That was his thought. That was his goal. That was his definiteness of purpose. He said, I will one day invite a Shaolin master to my home so he can teach me the advanced strategies of martial arts. How many came here today because you want to learn the advanced strategies of this industry? Tell the truth. Put your hand up. Everybody better put your hand up right now. That's why you're here, because you want to learn the advanced strategies. Yes? You want to learn things that will help you grow bigger, better, faster, and have a better future for your family. Yes? That's why you're here. That's why you invested the money. So what his focus was to bring the Shaolin master in because he wanted the same thing for himself. So you're just like him. You were just like him. Does this make sense? So instead of flying well, you actually did fly in a Shaolin master, except you flew him in from Canada. Very similar. And so he had a focus, and one day, guess what happened? He flew in the Shaolin master and a translator because the Shaolin master did not speak English at all. And so they get there, and he was so happy, and he said, I am so happy and grateful. I am so what? I am so happy and grateful that you're in my house. This is a dream come true because I'm going to be able to take my skills to the highest level. To the highest level. And the Shaolin master just smiled. Because the translator told him what he just said. And the Shaolin master asked him a question. He says, how can I help you? He says, well, I want to know the most advanced strategies, just like you do today. That's why you're here. You already said you're here. And I want to know all the most amazing strategies and how to get myself even better, bigger, better, faster in my sport, in my love of all the different martial arts. So I want to know the best of the best. Can you help me? So the translator translated. And the Shaolin master just stood and he stared and he said something to the translator. And the American guy didn't understand what he said. He said, what did he say? He said he was going to show you how to throw a punch. He says, no. He didn't understand. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know how to throw a punch. I know that. Tell him that I want to know the advanced strategy. I know that stuff. I don't want to know how to throw a punch. That's crazy. I didn't bring him here to show me how to throw. I want the advanced. Hold on. The advanced. You know what I mean? So the translator says, no, he is asking. He says he is asking Shaolin master to show him the advanced strategies. And so the Shaolin master said something to the interpreter, and the interpreter went back and said, how about he's going to teach you how to throw a punch? Now he's frustrated because he says, you're not translating properly. You didn't hear what I said. I didn't say I want to throw. I know how to throw punches. Tell him I brought him here to America to show me the advanced strategies, not how to throw a punch. So now he's getting very angry. And so the Shaolin, and it went back through the translator, the Shaolin master said, ask him how many punches he knows how to throw right now. And so the translator said, how many punches? He says, I've been studying since I've been 4 years old. I know this punch, and that punch, and this punch, and that punch. He knew all the punches. He says, how many? He says, how many do you know? He said, I know 10,000 punches. Minimum. I know how to throw 10,000 punches. So they explained back to the Shaolin master, and he understood the Shaolin master is like this. He says, okay, so what they did is they put a table, and they put a candle. The Shaolin master put a candle on the table, and he instructed the student. He instructed who? He instructed the student. He says, I want you to throw your best punch. The best. Out of all the 10,000 punches you told me you already know, I want your best punch. And I want you to, when you punch, I want you to stop 1 inch from the flame. How far? 1 inch. Everybody go like this. That's about 1 inch from the flame. In his own words, the student said he lined up. He took a breath. He looked at the flame very carefully. He focused. He said he had 1,000% focus. And when he was ready, he threw the punch. And he said it was the best punch he had ever thrown in his life. He couldn't believe how good he was. He was so proud because he stopped exactly 1 inch from the flame. And then the Shaolin master said to the student, step aside. And the Shaolin master went up, and within a half a second, he threw his punch, but he stopped 1 foot from the flame, and the flame went out. The student looked at him and said, can you teach me how to throw a punch? So today, I've come here to teach you how to throw a punch in our industry. I'm coming here to teach you how to throw a punch with respect to your leadership. Don't think this is simple. It's a punch. He's going to show me how to do a punch. I already know how to do a punch. Don't do that. Don't be like him. How many would like to learn how to throw a punch? In terms of leadership. It's a metaphor, yes? Everybody stand up. We need some energy. What do we need? Energy. Everybody take a breath. In. Everybody take a breath out. In. We need energy. You need to pay attention. In terms of your leadership, there's one thing that you can do. One thing. Oh, by the way, stand up. Did I put this down? Yes? This is what the Shaolin master said. I do not fear the person who has thrown 10,000 punches one time. Everybody repeat. I do not fear the person who has thrown 10 pounds. This is what he said. I fear the person who has thrown one punch 10,000 times. Everybody go like this. Ah, go like this. Ah. Everybody understand that? Okay. When it comes time to leadership, I will show you the punch to throw 10,000 times, over and 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 over, and you keep on doing that, and you will develop your leadership skills to a height that you will get dizzy. You're so high. Does everyone want to know what it is? I don't think so. The next time I come to Malaysia, I will tell you that secret, because right now you're not ready. There's no way. I'll give you one more chance. I said if you want to get rich, you need to participate. If you want to get rich, you need to jump in with everything you got. You need to be here. Don't worry about what's happening outside this room. You need to focus. I will give you one more chance. And if there's not enough noise, I'm not coming all the way, flying 24 hours to come here to show you the punch that is, for some of you, will create a fortune if you're not ready. One chance. You make some noise so that the other hotel across the street can hear you. They must be able to hear you. I want people from the hotel staff to wonder, oh my God, what happened? I want you to be so loud, make so much noise, because you're so excited that you're about to learn a punch that will change your life, that will change your leadership life. And so I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And everybody in this room, I want this roof to raise a little bit higher. So here we got one chance. 1, 2, 3. Make some noise. Louder. Louder. Okay. I think you mean it. I will show you the punch. Stay standing. I will show you the punch. But you need to be ready. Because it's so simple that some of you are going to think that cannot be the secret. It is so simple that every single person in this room will be able to do this. Everybody in this room will, even if you don't understand English, someone's going to translate it for you, and you can do this. And it will affect your leadership today. It'll affect your leadership when? Today. We like to say it won't affect it now, it's going to affect it right now. Everyone say not now. Right now. Here's the punch. Are you ready? Do whatever it is you say you're going to do. From today forward, do whatever it is you say you're going to do. If you speak some words and you say you're going to do something, you need to get it done, even if it hurts you. Even if it hurts. And so if you want to increase your leadership skills, make sure that when you say you're going to do something, you do it every single time. If you say you're going to have a home presentation and you're bringing 10 people over, you better call 50. If you speak the words. Because the opposite will kill your leadership. If you keep on saying, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it, and you don't do it, people will lose respect for you. But even if you say the smallest things, I'm going to invite one new guest, I'm going to do one more presentation today, and you do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You get the idea? Everyone say, I will do what I say I'm going to do. Take your 2 fingers, make sure you touch yourself at chest level. I will do what I say what I'm going to do. If you do that, that's the punch, ladies and gentlemen. And you look at the industry worldwide, and you look at the top producers in any company, and you will notice a commonality that when they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. And you can look at people that even work harder. You can look at people hardworking, very hardworking, and they're not successful. What you might notice is that they say they're going to do some things and they don't do them. As a matter of fact, they tell you they're going to do something and they know they're not going to do it. And so if you do what you say you're going to do starting today, even the small, just even start with the small. And what that will do is it will force you to be careful. It will force you to what? To be careful of what you say. To be careful of the words you speak. And that's called responsible leadership. What's it called? Yes, imagine how you feel, and if you're in this industry, if you're in sales, if you're in the insurance industry, if you're in this room, you have had people tell you they're going to do something, and you were depending on it, and they didn't do it. How did that make you feel? Not good. Don't be that person. Be the person that no matter how small, you're going to do what you say you're going to do. You're going to do what you say. You can count on me. If I tell you I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here, even if it hurts. But there was traffic. I will walk. Everybody for that? Is that simple? Do you feel